Finally, it has begun. The 2021 team launches kicked off this week with McLaren launching their MCL35M. Obviously, due to COVID, darn it COVID, the usual fanfare was a bit subdued, with the launch taking place at the McLaren Technology Centre and hosted by Natalie Pinkham with a virtual audience of papaya-clad fans. Lando and Danny Ric rocked up in their McLaren supercars, yes, into the studio, where they answered some questions from Natalie and the fans. I speculated about Danny Ric having deep and meaningful conversations with sheep, and then we moved on to the talent portion of the evening. The what now? What did you guys think to the McLaren boys rapping and getting their musical groove on? Lando on the guitar was pretty awesome, despite his too cool for school laid-back attitude throughout the segment, but Danny definitely needs to up his tambourine skills before they head out on tour. Finally, we got to the bit we were all waiting for, the car reveal. The MCL35M marks McLaren's return to Mercedes power units after 7 seasons, the past 3 of which were powered by Renault. As a result, the car is less similar to its 2020 predecessor than many of the other teams will be. Fitting in the Merc engine has allowed them to make changes to the chassis and monocoque that would otherwise be prohibited by the 2020 homologation rule. As with all the teams, McLaren have made bodywork adjustments to reduce downforce acting on the rear tyres to fit with the new aero reg changes, and it'll be interesting to see how those changes affect the car when we start to see it in action. Visually, the car looks much like last year's car, just with a thinner rear floor as demanded by FIA regs, and slightly narrower side pods. There's also some small differences likely due to the new power unit, which will sit further back from the cockpit than the old Renault unit. And in terms of livery, well, there's nothing new there. The papaya is still the main colour, coupled with the Dell Technologies blue. Perhaps a bit of a disappointment not to see any big visual difference, but it certainly stands out from what this year will be a sea of blue F1 cars. We also got to see the boys in their race suits, which once again are almost entirely blue, but with a nod to McLaren's inclusivity initiatives, and possibly the now removed We Race as One rainbow, along the side in a lovely multicoloured effect. We know the guys were out at Silverstone the next day, giving the MCL35 a spin, but aside from comments about how nice it was to see it out and about, they're giving nothing away regarding performance. We'll have to wait and see.
Woo! Feels fast. It's been a while.
The next launch should be AlphaTauri on February 19th. Let us know which team you're most excited for and what your predictions are in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe for future F1 commentary from Formula 1.